Hi, this is Eugene, the septuagenarian nighttime taxi driver, coming to you from the beautiful waiting room of Gotham Yellow Taxi South Bronx Division. They got one in Queens too. And I want to give you a kind of rundown on things as I see it. Trump is all over the TV, of course, and it looks pretty scary to me. The whole thing is scary because, number one, the Democrats put up someone. I mean, I'm going to vote Democrat this November, but I hope and pray that Hillary is not the one that's on the ticket, because I think if I do vote in November for Hillary, I'm voting for the loser. I mean, I don't, it's not like that, but she's going down in the polls. Trump is going up in the polls. He's doing a little bit of his tough guy routine. He's doing more of his kinder, gentler routine. And he's keeping on hitting on this. Hillary is a liar. Hillary is a liar. Hillary is a liar. Well, guess what? What am I going to go around here and say, no, she isn't? Yeah, that's crazy. You can't do that. But, politics is such a dirty, rotten, stinking, disgusting game that it's not as though you vote, you expect a saint. I mean, maybe the closest to a saint that came by was Bernie Sanders in the major arena. I think in many ways he's been consistent all throughout his life since his teenage days. And I don't agree with a lot of things that he stands for, by the way, because I'm a citizen of the world. I mean, I'm an American citizen, but I'm a citizen of the world. He once said something about his spirituality is no child in America go hungry. See, now my spirituality is nobody on earth go hungry. You get the difference there, but anyway, I think he means well, and he probably really means on earth, but they're afraid to say it, man, because they'll accuse him of some silly shit. See, because when you're up, you're a senator, or even a senator from Vermont, there's stuff that you got to do, whether you want to or not. There's stuff that you got to say, whether you want to or not. No matter how staunch and true blue you are. And, he did some great things, He broke open the whole Palestine situation, and he got millions of people to vote for him without, kissing AIPAC's ass and, literally going to Jerusalem and kissing the wall, which I don't think he'll ever do, So, I think that's all good. I'm putting my medicine back in my bag. Oh yeah, the guys are all crying again like they did last summer about they're not making money. Well, and it's the same thing. There were a couple of really good, strong summers. I can't put my finger on what years they were, but it wasn't last summer. And last summer, the Daily News sent a reporter to a gas station that the taxi drivers use a lot, and got everybody crying, Uber's taking our money, blah, blah, blah. And as I said last year, and I'll say it again, a stripper gets in your car and says, how was the night? And you say, not too good. How was it over there with you? And she says, I made $23 tonight. That's not because of Uber. That's because of other factors involved, which is, number one, we're already in a recession, I'm pretty sure. Number two, the recession is getting deeper. Number three, the dollar is strong against the pound, the euro, and the yen, which means that foreign tourists have less money to spend here and less willing to dig into their pockets, less willing to tip, less willing to, if they can walk or take a cab, or maybe they'll try the subway, So it's a thing like that. And man, my mouth is dry. I've been taking my medicine.
I think you need an equalizer, sure.
I take a blood pressure and I take what's this shit? Metformin.
Well, it says to me that
I'm alternately pre-diabetic and borderline diabetic, depending on when you check. So I'm right on the borderline there, and I take the metformin so I don't go all the way out crazy with it. See, my eyes are puffed up. I've been driving all night. Maybe that's why.
A little bit. Because of the controversial things that Mike Pence has done in the past, like the bill he made for the LGBT. Yes. Okay. That was a little weird for me. Like, I didn't agree with that.
Oh, well, you see, that's the thing. Trump is, getting all the bigots together, and he's making a play for the Bernie Sanders disaffected, talking about the game is rigged and I'm going to change it. The system's rigged and I'm going to change it. Oh, yeah, this is a guy that rips off poor people, telling them that if they go to his university, they're going to become real estate moguls. They just got to give them a couple $1,000. It's usually their last couple $1,000. And then they come out with nothing. A piece of paper from Trump University. Can you imagine that? And then he ends up in court, and the judge is ethnic Mexican-American, born in the USA, as the song goes. And Trump says, this man should not be my judge. He's a Mexican. So, for this I'm going to say, Trump no way. Trump no way. Grand Marshal of Salute to Israel runs an ad endorsing Netanyahu on Israeli television. No, man, don't tell me. You see, I got some people that are still saying, well, Hillary, this with the Arabs and everything. Well, it's true. It's terrible. Well, Hillary, I'm not for her. But don't tell me that Trump is different or better. Or if you do, show it to me. Because if you could show me that Trump is not bellicose, warmongering, xenophobic, bigotry, stir-upping mother of pearl, I'll vote for him. I ain't gonna vote for no Jill Stein. I mean, if I want Trump to be president, I'll go all the way and I'll vote for him, and not for Gloria La Riva or who's that other one? I forgot. Monica Moorhead or any of those. I'll vote for, who they are backing, which is Donald Trump. All right, now.
And the location to the right.
So I covered this slow summer syndrome, which is not the fault of Uber. The black cars have outnumbered the yellow taxis in New York since about 1985. Black cars have been picking up passengers off the sidewalks since 1985, and now a bunch of them are Uber, and that doesn't mean anything. It doesn't change the rules at all. The only thing it did for us was a lot of the stupider drivers left the yellow cabs and got themselves hooked up with Uber, and they're crying about it, and some of them feel like they're stuck because they got paying for a car, and they don't want to mess up their credit, and blah, blah, blah. Well, man, sorry. You should have Googled Uber before you signed on the dotted line there. Because if you had Googled Uber, you'd know that there's few problems with them and how they deal with their drivers. But you didn't Google Uber. You just went down there and sold your soul for a mess of bullshit. Well, don't come crying to me. You're there, and that means that I can waltz in here Saturday at 2:00 in the afternoon and get a car and go to work. Because you're not crowding up this place anymore. Goodbye. Bye-bye, right? That's you here. That's the way that goes. Anyway, it's been real. It's the King Gino report, and hasta till the next time.